Inning, you guys obviously got the bats going there for a while, real well.
Yeah, we got a lot of people involved, but we made a lot of mistakes tonight. And I told the team we got to be better. We got to be, we got a week to get ready for conference, and I don't feel like we've gotten better since we've been at home. We've beaten teams because we're better than they are, but we haven't beaten teams because we've gotten better.
What specifically needs to be worked on?
Well, just the first inning, we swung at pitches out of the strike zone. Center fielder doesn't keep two balls in front. Simple plays. Pitcher-catcher communication. Pitcher doesn't field a bunt. We miss a sign. It potentially costs us a big inning. Just a lot of little things that'll get us beat when we're playing a game in a week where the team that makes the fewest mistakes is going to win.
Whether this is comforting or not, I was hearing hitters talk about the fact that they were swinging at some stuff, talking about being, mindful of that stuff and thinking up there. Do you feel like this is stuff that they're aware of and it's not going to be terribly difficult to get fixed around?
They got better as the game went on. From after the first inning, they made some adjustments, but when we haven't scored runs, that's first inning is kind of like that's who we've been, and they got to make those adjustments before the first inning, not after the first inning.
Was it nice to get a lot of different guys into the game?
Yeah,
today?
and I think they all did really well too. That's for morale with the guys that haven't played as much, and also create some depth, get some guys and some competition.
When's the last time you guys had 4 shots in one game?
It's been a while. Maybe it's Texas. A couple when we scored 31 on them. I know we had at least that many that game. I don't know if we've had it since then though.
I think Friday might have had 4 of those on his own.
I think he did. He had at least 3. I know for sure.
Yeah.
You used to talk about Ryan Ampleman. Is he on a short leash at all? Or
No, because what he does for us is a lot of people don't notice that he controls the pitching staff, and the pitchers have a lot of confidence. They like him back there, so we want him to start hitting, no question about it. But he's our best defensive catcher, and we need him to be a leader for us. And even though he's struggling, he still does what he needs to do defensively.
How hard is it to separate that when you've got all these other duties that are so important, and it's still got to at least gnaw at you a little bit when you're struggling at the plate?
Well, there's no question. You can see it. You can see it in his body language that he's struggling. But to his credit, though, he still comes out and plays defense, and still comes out and is cheering for his teammates. And those are qualities that eventually will help him at the plate as well.
Sorry, Coach, you already touched on it, but what do you think about Cale Gayden, bench player, getting to come out there and hitting his first career home run?
Cale was probably one of our top 3 hitters in the fall, and we're pulling for him because we know what he's capable of. He's got off to a slow start and kind of working him back in there. But he'll probably play, if not all 3 games tomorrow. I mean, all 3 games is first 2 days, at least 2 of the first 3. But he's a guy that we know can help us. It's not a surprise what he did tonight.
Does he get down, do you think, at all when he doesn't get the play?
I think so. I think everybody does. If you don't a little bit, you're not a competitor. But how do you respond to it? That's the thing. If you let it affect you negatively, then you're not going to get any better. But to his credit, I think he's trying to find ways to get better.
Almost looked like he had a second one right out there too.
Yeah, this is a fly ball, and he ended up moving. I think it was nobody out. Moved the guy to third base, so it was a productive out.
How good was it to see Connor Mack come up with a hit there?
It was big for him too. He got a big sigh. I think it was more relief than joy for him. He feels a whole lot. That'll help his confidence. Everybody that came in tonight has a little more confidence tomorrow than what they had coming into the game today.
Can this be the type of thing that you can really build on long term and really get a lot of guys going?
I think so. But we'll see what tomorrow brings. That's the key is for us to come out tomorrow and eliminate the mistakes we made tonight and continue to build on the good things that we did.
What are you looking for out of Hardone tomorrow?
I think a couple times through the order, because conditioning level. If he's throwing strikes, he can go 4 or 5 innings. But if he's struggling, then we got the whole we got a whole bullpen full of guys. I don't know if you guys know it. Tomorrow's a 9 and a 7 inning game. Both games are run rule. So if the first game goes 7, the second one becomes 9. For a variety of reasons. But in conference we play run rule in a doubleheader. That's why we're doing that. But try asking them to move up the game doubleheader. It puts them in a little bit of a disadvantage. So we're going to play 9 and a 7 tomorrow.
Was there a reason you chose Hardone?
He was going to start. He was going to start one of these 6 games that we have in the stretch. I think the forecast is a little bit iffy on Saturday, so we want to get him out there.